Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the high-grade Universal Sentry GM Cold Districts type. Now this is high-grade Universal Sentry number 38, so this is my oldest high-grade kit I have ever built. And one thing I have to say, it's really old. It begs for a revived version. There's a lot of, really old, systems and a lot of limitation on the articulation as well. So let's get on to the review. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed my last live stream. I was kind of like rushing it, so sorry about that. But I wasn't feeling in my best mood, so yeah. Okay, first of all, what you get is, of course, okay. Before I get into this, I had to change some parts. Basically, what I changed was the weapon, the beam rifle. This is not included in the kit. This was a leftover beam rifle from my extra high-grade Universal Sentry silver bullet. I have two silver bullet kits. Reason that I broke my first one, so I had to buy another one to replace that part. So I have an extra hand, and the hands I'm currently using are from the silver bullet. Surprisingly, they fit and the color matches perfectly, I think. And I think of course this part is a little bit lighter, and the hand size makes more sense on even that side as well. The shield you get, this is normal shield as well. Now you get also a bunch of stickers. I didn't use any of them because I colored most of it, okay? The original weapons you get is supposed to be, or the original stuff you are supposed to get are these. Give me a second. Now you get two, let me see, you get two hands. I think, yeah. These are the original hands you get. The one for the weapon, the trigger finger, it sort of holds the weapon, but it's really shaky and dangly. And there's a problem with this machine gun. I'll get into that later. You get an open hand as well, and you get a normal hand just for all purposes. And what the? Okay. Besides that, another shocking part is this. This is a single piece, a whole beam saber holding hand. Yeah, as far to my knowledge, really old HG kits didn't come with like beam saber effects. I believe that also started with number 52. I could be wrong. The HGUC Marsai, but I could be wrong. But that's how I remember it. So yeah, so if you saw the picture in the intro, you might have saw this mobile suit holding a yellow beam saber. Yes, that's also from the silver bullet. Of course, the beam saber is extremely long, and the handle does look different. I tried to fit any leftover beam sabers I had to the backpack, but none of them fit, so I need to search more. Yeah, that's how there's a lot of limitations in this kit. So let's get on to the review. Once again, I'll point out where the stickers are supposed to go. Okay, first, let's get on to the head. Surprisingly, at least the head, the visor did not come in clear. It came in green and also covers up that head camera as well. Very good as well. And let's see. Now, you see these vents, these red vents and the black inside? Now, that's supposed to be a sticker. I did not like the fact that I have to use a sticker for those vents, so I colored them. Turned out pretty well. This side turned out pretty well. This part, I might need to redo it again. The head articulation, there's no polycaps in this, so it will pop off pretty easily than you think, and there's not much movement. It can go down, not much up. This is all you can go. 360, it's possible, and it fell off as well. And the antenna is a separate piece, not rubber, so be careful. Okay, let's see. Now for let's go with the arms. Now on the arms, especially the shoulders, you're supposed to put these triangular stickers here. I did not put them on because I did not like them. I'd rather have them without those stickers as well. The way how the arm works, now it has your basic 360 twisting action like that. It has your basic 360 action. However, the way I tried to modify the articulations on this kit, but the way how the arm joints is very different than I imagined. Now, usually you would make like a semi inner frame piece that you can actually bend. That's not how it works. You actually make some sort of clip here, and then you just attach this part to that clip. So entirely different. So I scratched my idea, and it can only bend 90 degrees. Also, of course the main arm or the main shoulder or the arm is connected to a peg, so there's no movement on the shoulder as well. You can go 360, but that's pretty much it. So also you cannot twist the arm as well. You can twist the entire arm, but you cannot go 360 on the lower arm. Okay, let's see what else we got. On this arm, there's nothing too special. Now, you can see this is a sticker. I used a leftover decal that I had from the Master Grade gun tank. I basically used this one. There's two of these. You're supposed to put this one in, the Federation symbol, but this one looked a little bit cheesy for my taste, so I scrapped the idea and then put it on. I might as well explain. Okay, how the arm works. This is pretty interesting. Basically, you have two parts. This part, you know what? Let me just take that off. Basically, you attach. Oh boy, I don't know why, but the left arm is very stiff on mine. Also, you can move these bends a little bit. I think you're supposed to put a sticker in here. I just went without the stickers, because they look pretty well without them. Come on, it's supposed to be like a mobile that's used in the Arctic. You don't want to have too much red parts to show off. You attach this part that has a ball joint, and you can attach the ball joint to this hole, which is a poly cap, and then you just slide in the handle. Once again, these are the hands from the Silver Bullet. The original hands are way bigger, as you can see. They sort of look similar, but they're more bulkier, and so when you put it on, they don't really make much sense, in my opinion. So because of the hand size got smaller by using the Silver Bullet hands, I have to do this first and then attach. It's a very strong connection, so once again, you won't have any worries like falling off. However, because of the limited arm articulations, it's very difficult to pull out a pose. But I do like this simple shield as well. The body, as you can see, there's no stickers here. These vents, these red cockpit part, these are all separate colors. So that's pretty impressive. And on the back, these thrusters are all individual. And here's the beam saber, but here's the problem. It's one of those old ones, so you don't have a hole to attach a beam saber. And if you actually compare the beam saber size, this handle is pretty bigger than the usual beam saber hands, hilts I mean. This is the one that we have for the Silver Bullet, and if you compare it, the length is pretty similar. However, the bulk is a little bit bulkier. Once again, sorry about that. Today was a very cold day. Actually, it was snowing a moment ago, but yeah. Okay, so there's no movement in the body. It's just the way how this connects the waist and the body is just one gigantic peg, not a ball joint. For the waist, there's not much movement. You can go up. The front skirt can go up that much. Let's see. The side skirt can go that much, about 30 degrees. And here I sort of messed up. I tried to scrape off the leftover gold, but I used the gold Gundam marker to color the V fin. The V mark, because it's also a sticker. I really hate those. I might need to scrape up a little bit more, but it turned out pretty well than I thought. So for the leg articulations, it can go 90 degrees, actually more than 90 degrees, which is impressive. But the legs goes exactly 90 degrees, no double joint. But considering the age of this kit, it's natural, and there's no swivel parts on the leg, so it's just connected to a single ball joint. And the feet are, how should I say this? They're not your usual feet. You make a joint here, and then there's a ball joint in front of that joint, and you connect the feet there. Any other stickers that I haven't mentioned are these. These parts are supposed to be stickers. I colored them in metallic red, and also for this part, yeah, I don't know why, but it requires you to put a sticker. I colored them in red as well. So as you can see, this is the old kit. I assume this is like before like action bases were actually being sold, so it's kind of understandable. But I believe there is like a small piece that you get when you buy an action base that can connect these kind of kits as well. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Of course, the body can go 360. Nope, it can't. Okay, if you pull it out a little bit, I think you can. Yeah, 360 is possible, but you need to pull out a little bit. Okay, so I think we covered all. Now the only leftover accessory is this, which is basically a beam saber. I don't think I need to show you guys. It's really terrible. Really sad, but yeah, concerning the technology at the time, yeah. And now I'm pretty sure you're wondering why I did replace with this beam rifle. Of course, it looks kind of awkward because of the size, but I'd rather have this. There's a reason, okay? Now here is the original machine gun, the bullpup machine gun. I believe this on the box. This part is black, but if you play in other games, this part is actually orange. Now here's the problem: because of that straight ball joint, and because of this part, you can't hold the machine gun properly. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be like this, or the other way around. I'm not even sure it's possible, and it's really shaky. I have no idea how it's supposed to hold this. So that's why I replaced the hand, and the hand looks a little bit, large or too bulky for the kit. So I took it off and then replaced with a more solid connection with this. Even though, let's say the weapon does fit in that hand, the problem is still going to be the same because of the straight ball joint and this part. I'm actually thinking of cutting this part off, and it might actually work out better, at least. So yeah, that's it for the review. This was one simple kit. This kit itself is really cheap. This is like this, let's say about 60%, 70% price of the whatchamacallit HG Genoese. So it's even cheaper than a Genoese and even simple to build as well. However, it's a really old kit, so there's a lot of limitations in terms of articulation. So this kit really begs for a revive version. Now, with the announcement of the HGUC GM ground type, the Blue Destiny Revive, I really hope a Bandai is actually thinking of making a Revive version of this, because this is a very interesting and this is a really good kit. I mean, in terms of design, the concept is very nice because this is built for Arctic regions, and I really like that concept. So I really hope Bandai has some plans to make a Revive version out of this kit. Once again, thank you for watching my review. This was the review of the high-grade Universal Sentry number 39 GM Cold Districts type. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews of, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time!